I can charge someone something like 200 rand to send an email e batlang ke yena ka phone ya hae ka email ya hae. You had your email in your phone.
Yeah.
Mara because you don't know how to use it. The Knocksman will help you send your CV ka email ya hao mo phone ya hao.
Ka 200.
Ka 200 rand. So I'm using what I have to survive.
Yeah.
And I'm not extorting anyone. I'm just saying I'll help you to send this.
Simple.
Because you can't send.
Tobela sanibonani abusheni ke masha pakasibisi. Welcome to another episode of Power Moves, where we entangle with game changers. We are here, Cliff Cafe, to regain right deep inside of Hammanskraal, Motemba, Mo Cliff Cafe. I'm sure you'll not the aesthetic mo hupila humonate, but I'm not here alone today. I'm with my brother, my mentor. I made sure I made sure Huruata today, and he comes on the game changer seat. I thought as a man, as a brother from Hammanskraal, what is it that he's doing to change Tabaya Hammanskraal? So yeah, he's here, he's with me. Let me give him this honor at the introduce. My brother, welcome to podcast.
How
are you?
Good, and you?
Good. So to our viewers, Kachaba bulela mabizu because naku witsi as abutaga. Kuwitsi as my mentor. Kuwitsi as Knocksman.
Yeah.
Sekaka thomaka ka introduce ko krake ke sins.
Yo, where do we begin? Morembola the Knocksman kasi amakasi mpincha ba fwetu skim sa manyora papa umphile le masego. Bra e fresh bra e simple umfwetu wa kasi.
Yeah.
That's who I am. Ke mo ke fella model.
So out of all the names, out of all the names that you've called, Nagotswa Tebogo Daisy.
Yes.
And I knew you through a brother, and you eventually became a brother to me.
Yeah.
And not only did you become a brother, but you also became a mentor, right? Yeah. And then that is part of the reason why when we sat down, we said we want a game changer on our seat. Someone from Hammanskraal that is doing so much for Hammanskraal, so that the people of Hammanskraal can actually know, or we have this brother. Probably some of them will get help from this episode.
Yeah.
Right? So I just want you to tell us, Brother Daisy Kemangi, uetsa hampila pi.
Are thome ko morago.
Yeah.
First born ya Ausgaugelo. Abuti wa Barakutso 2626 ke mfanaga.
Yeah.
Papa umphile le masego le thapelo. Then I have a stepson ke Gabriel.
Okay.
Now Tebogo ke utia mokasi o goletse mokasi ke go ga ke ko majaneng di pompon section ke tsene skela go moditela ke tsene ko seroto ke tsene hanskekana. But growing up mokasi, obviously o tlo bona dilo o tlo bona mola le mola di challenges tse di leng teng. I've learned a lot. Ke ithutile music, ke ithutile computers, ke ithutile everything, and all of that aka ya skela ya tsona.
Yeah.
Ke ithutile mo tseleng.
Just passion.
Yeah, ke ithutile mo tseleng. Today here I am.
No, that's good. That's good. Let's start with the first one, Brother Daisy.
Yeah.
When I first knew you were busy at radio.
Yes.
So I know you as a radio personality.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to know the journey, like you've just mentioned now, or journey how you it was something out of passion, and then you dedicated yourself to it, and now you're mastering it.
Yes.
So I want to know where did your relationship with radio start? And then how did you get to excel to a point where people, when you're on air, people want to call in and have a discussion with you, a conversation with you?
Yeah, radio, it's a bug sharpile maragonyana man. It has something to do le Trevor Spoor.
Okay.
Yeah, we tore ke bua ka the like star Trevor Spoor, Selina Sadiki, DJ House T. Those are the people by long for hantsi hene ke dutse.
Yeah.
Like you'll hear man the tourists all these guys. Then there was a thing in Maitsibu Iso.
Yeah.
Ne tshwara ke Travis Pua on a certain radio. A ba mpatela. Nka se advertise. But that radio bona it was big. It's still big mokas. Then Travis Pua will walk in tlatlhamole dilo tsa kasi. Then on top go be le Re John Masango.
Okay.
Like you compare the two, o lebella the power they had ya radio.
Yeah.
Mara o lebella these are just ordinary people. Mara puo tsa bona over the radio, you'll wish nkare nka ba there.
Yeah.
Then that's when I said, you know what? I want to be like these people. Ke ba to push and to by pusher.
Yeah.
Eventually I did and somehow it turned out to neke se awele hore ke na le talent along that side. And I just find out a few years later that I do.
Okay, so the potential, from what I'm gathering, you were listening to people and then you know when you can hear yourself, Kamara Mutomo.
Yes.
That is what happened.
Yes.
So now you've blossomed so much into radio, ne?
Yeah.
From like the interviews that we've had a couple of interviews with you, and now I want to know with that journey, your radio.
Yes.
Where do you want to take it? Because now there are people that I've met that would want to invest more mokasi than being out there.
All right. This is something I can say unique.
Okay.
Because my journey at radio, I started at radio.
Okay.
It's started like something that I do. So much helping people mokas.
Yeah.
Ne? I'm part of the organization YAU.
Yeah.
Youth in Action Against Poverty and Unemployment. We help a lot ka hutlisa information.
Okay.
Now you must remember, ko radio, half of the things that you do music, apart from music, the story and so on, it's information.
True.
So ko YAU, what I do, so ko YAU, I'm the communication officer.
Yeah.
Of which I interact with people more and more. Now, like I'm radio, I interact with people more and more.
So that's amazing.
So,
yeah.
Now you get to a point where somebody over, let's say for example, somebody about to register a company.
Sure.
O phone it's go radio. Where do I go? O thomo motsaga CIPC. I need to CIPC ki.
Yeah.
Now, get tsela ya ka ya hore ke tse information ko yao. Now get the information like is ko radio.
So now transport
transport la kara.
Okay.
So the knowledge ona le mo utlwa ke ntsha ka mo radio nkira e tla ko yao ya ko radio.
Okay.
So yao is like a petrol ya ko ya.
Yes. No, I'm happy with the fact that you touched on your organization, which is Yao, right?
Yes.
And which is another movement for me that is very big.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know much about it.
Yes.
Those that know about Yaushem, they are using it, and it is helping them a lot.
Yeah.
So now, as a young person, with ambitions and with dreams and goals that I would like to achieve, and with such an organization that can help me to get there, I just want you to tell us a bit about Yao now. Put Yao on the spotlight, or what is it that you guys do as Yao, and then what kind of programs are you guys helping out with people with? Because I remember one time Niriwaga business, innocently so,
yes.
And you happen to mention, no man, pass by the office, let's help you. I'm like, the whole two show but that mind was not there. So I just want us to tell the young people from Hamaskral, not even from Hamaskral,
yes.
Because the podcast is like all over. For everyone that is listening and watching this podcast, to know more about Yao, how can we get hold of Yao? What does Yao do?
Right. Arthomeka leadership.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not the boss. People think Rana Yao. No,
Yeah.
I don't. There's my boss on top and where's Patikum side.
Okay.
And on driver crazy like nobody's business. On Roma her name is Sponso Manche.
Okay.
She's one young passionate woman. Oh, Bloma Mama Skrala. She's doing wonders, that woman.
Yeah.
She's doing wonders. Now, Yao is starting, it's an organization starting in 2017.
Okay.
And formally so. Shiana Muritatenza Mascarala. The reason being really reduce level the way you see Mascarala struggling and bayagati. Then Rabal problem how can we best give advices? Moba chimba long horba struggle like you get bachawa wanchiba ba matriculated ba mo ai
Yeah.
then motho o botsa gore ke apply so many times a ke arabiwe now gona dilo tse dintse leng gore as yao re leka go bontsha youth gore ba dire from skela gona le information e ba o rutang yone e fella mo
Yeah.
go fitla to a certain level o fetsa matric wow go tlogeng ka mo go ya kwa go tsene adulthood and then mo di mo adulthood go tsene le independence.
True.
Now o lebala the person that you were go tla ko sekolong o nyoko tsena ka mo o kra tsedi go na le the term ba re ke gap year.
Yeah.
O tsia gap year ha ona le baka for the fact that wena o lapise ke dibuka so ya o ke mo tsena mo teng or no it's not a problem o tsia gap year but tsia gap year o le busy o ira something because eventually ho yo hiriwa somewhere or o apply somewhere ba re khopela experience and o kra motho a makala gore ba nyaka 5 years experience ke fetso tswa sekolong last year. Yes, you wasted youthness ya hao ko sekolong o sa irisile o focused fela mo tseneng school. What about go tla ka mo places like Cliff Cafe the weekend or no ke khopela ho no le thusa
Yeah.
go serve di guests tsa leng yet you get experience ya mosebetsi o ntse o tsena school.
Sure.
Then 5 years he to fail ona le experience ya 5 years ya mmereko ke mo ya e tsena mo teng. Now another thing re na le institution tse ngata tse leng gore di provide di services.
Yeah.
Youth e baya mo Hammanskraal ba pala le ko access those organizations.
Okay.
Now it's all those services in Kobagansitse under one roof. Like for example, were you aware that we have Home Affairs mo Hammanskraal? For the past few years, ho nyaka smart card ID, ba o romela transfer go social move. Mara ho tla ko nna ko yawo. You get it within 5 minutes. Go irela profile ya Home Affairs, after go profile ya Home Affairs ko romela go Standard Bank, o bia menwana wa tsia smart card sa done.
So the way the green book rira ka bo mo pila pele.
Ke ka bo.
Rira ka bo mo di bukanas.
Ya o mo mo tsena mo teng ke the fact that gore motho o botsa gore mo Hammanskraal hona mmereko.
Yeah.
The reason why mo Hammanskraal ho sna mmereko is because all of us re nyoko traka ditulo mo di ma desk.
True.
Re nyaka mmereko wa o tra ya re nyoko para smart re nyoko jafins. Chelete e robetse go di chileng. Chelete e robetse ka mo di chileng. I'll give you an example. Mputsitse ka dilo tse re di irang ka mo yawo. First program it's recycling ko yawo. Ke kono tla di chile ke apara worksuit ke tla la strata ko tsia those plastics tse di latlhiwang go ditlakaleng we clean the environment here fetso clean environment those rubbles tse re di tsereng ka da hona le more di isang do recycling. I'll give you an example. There's a bottle next to us.
Yeah,
you see it's clear immediately ho kira these bottles we ira a ton ya mabotolo a hedikala di ira a ton. Whoever is going to use this material, boira the foldable plastic tables.
Okay.
Kama botolo. Those plastic tables tse o di bonang di tletse di tswam. Ke mo rena re tsena mo teng mo. We recycle better. Batho ba ntshi ba topa di tin. Ba topa mabotolo. How long does it take to fill a 1-ton bag kama botolo? Tsantse wa crash. Here's money. Clear plastic. It gives you access to wallet chelete ka pele. And there are places more Hammanskraal tse leng gore di thusa to get that and it's cheaper. Ebe motho o botsora a hona spot. I have a young man o ko Ramotse. Are you aware that young man is making money ka o producer di swart sack and batho ba ntse ba itse di refuse beke tse ba di berekisang di tlhaka mo Hammanskraal
right mo rena
yeah mo di family and ke di tlakala tse re di topa we give them material ba o tlhatswa ba o shila he ba fetsa ba ira di pallets tsela di ba produce tsa di plastic refuse bag the black ones that we are using and it's right here mo Hammanskraal yo
Wana le nna ke stakile le tshwana le bona.
Ergo for example there's SASSA services
Yeah.
ko yawo the SASSA services o kenara ke go fa your SASSA services immediately when you leave there o tswa ka smile. There's free internet access ho tsena go yawo bana ba sekolo ba khona tsena go yawo re ba fa internet services if needs be ke a tloga mo tafoleng ya ka ke tlo go assist mara I will never write homework for ngwana school o tsenela mo school ke tlo go bontsha procedures to do that.
Yeah.
Then I'll leave you to do it. Then what's all pay when you need to register for NSFAS come to yawo ke tlo nna le wena fats show you step by step ke go bontsha. Apart from that o gopole gore there's Tebogo Daisy there's yawo right. I do mentorship progress.
I wanted to come to that actually to say this. Now that Ubwaka Yahweh, the services that Yahweh gives out to the community, right?
Yes.
There's also a brand that is. I liked what you said when you started explaining Tawaya Yahweh. You are not, unfortunately, because of you being hands-on.
Yes.
But because of the person that you are, I've seen you in a lot of spaces where when you get in, you're already hands-on, you're helping, you're working, and the brand will. Okay, between Daisy, there's Tebogo Daisy, and there's the brand Yao.
Yes.
And one thing that I've picked up between the two is that you as a person, there's so much that you do. And then there's your brand, there's the Yahweh, like as you've corrected, there's Yahweh on the side that also does so much services, right? And from my own perspective, what I've realized is that the two align, right? So I want to understand how you balance Tebogo Daisy and then now being part of Yahweh. How do you strike a balance between the two?
Yeah, well, sometimes it's easy because there's Tebogo Daisy, there's Yahweh, and Tebogo Daisy wa Yahweh o fella ka 3.
What is?
Ka 3 wa chase.
Okay.
And then from 3:05, what's another Knocksman?
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Ho tshwana le ngwana wa tlohang ko jarteng a behavior. Ha tsena go strateng e batho mo misbehave.
Okay.
Rena ko strateng re bona the misbehavior. Then re bona ikete representa batswadi. Then re thomo blame batswadi for ngwanolo.
Yeah.
But only to find out that that's one and the same person. You know ba o zama by all means hore have two personalities.
Okay.
Of which konna it doesn't happen like that.
I will.
You know ba fela the name change. Tebogo Daisy ke ntwana kasi. Knocksman ke the same person. Now the term Knocksman it have from Kamukasi. If there's people who normally watch people baba gambling.
Yeah.
Mo baba dlalang di dice. There's always this guy who's got the board, who's got the dice. The dice. But here's the tricky part about that person. Are you aware that half the time he doesn't play? He doesn't gamble. He's only there to extort money from us because he brought the board. That's what I do. Are you aware that on a personal level, I can charge someone something like 200 rand to send an email, ka phone ya high, ka email ya high. You had your email in your phone.
Yeah.
But because you don't know how to use it, the Knocksman will help you send your CV, ka email ya how, mo phone ya
Ka 200.
ka 200 rand. So I'm using what I have to survive.
Yeah.
And I'm not extorting anyone. I'm just saying, I'll help you to send this.
Simple.
Because you can't send. I remember to one state, someone who lemonare, I don't even have an email. Heke level loberix iPhone.
Ana email.
Hey, alright, no problem. 13 minutes bring it here. I just took the phone, kamurumela email, kamove. We create like a pelaso. That's how fast I am. So, but next time, come to my office. I'll show you the importance of an email address, and I'll show you how to use an email address. And I did. Like a chin, or Santana Beriksa, the expertise take move feelings on.
No, that's great. So, Brother Izzy, we've touched a lot on what you do, eh?
Yes.
And then, it got a bit intense because of the services you offer, Vele. It's what is needed in the community.
Yes.
So, I just want us to take it off light, Inyana. Knocksman DJ. Because but to know about someone may think you are this serious man. Not knowing there's this other side of you of entertainment which you're so passionate about as well.
You know the funny thing is I will perform sometimes on stage, you know?
Yeah.
While I'm busy, Ugo security officer, not to say there's anything wrong.
Yeah.
But Ugo security officer Tamola. Knocksman. And I'm on stage. So get But now here's the thing. Music has always been a healing point for me.
Okay.
Music has always found its way to my heart. Those who are closer to me will know it's very difficult to make me angry.
Yeah.
It is going to take you to get me to that level. I think music o khona ho khulapa everything in me.
Okay.
Le he nka kwata bona wa ntira eng, what I will do play loud music. As soon as I hear that loudness, I'm done. Okay, Bona, you live in forget on the. Now, here's the thing. Rebel problem ya as but while or but Warbona every time wherever Mubarbona modding, automatically someone will think or when on the challenge.
Yeah.
When on a matata, when on and then Gamans. If you go to Facebook, was such a fellow or a retard room or a broken room. There was once a few years back pictures of my room circulated social media showing my room ile trashy, the TV di thubehile di le mo fatshe go tlhakatlhakana. But you know, from that day I took that picture,
yeah,
and a guy posted it. I just said, this is what happened to me. Let's survive a young country. And that person who did that, I still talk to her. I'm okay. So it's not a matter of
okay.
It's a matter of music helps me to heal from any other thing. That's why now the passion soul in R&B.
Yeah.
That's where it comes from. Remember, I've learned music. For those who don't know, a bar under the bridge. I was one of the young men that bar under the bridge. From Rampi Garage.
Okay.
Oyangara Oya Monatem Polai. Wabana Holgo Masheho funeral service go. Kamuta Sohona bridge. It's Hilela Tamula Majani. There was a serious bar Kamuta Segada by Vita Baskilon.
Yeah.
You know our own president, favorite president, DJ Pins.
Yeah.
I've learned music from his father.
Okay.
Yeah, I've learned music from his father. I used to be the speaker boy, yeah, Papa Pins. We used to carry speakers, road connect, go Barcelona, play music, carry cassette. Lino, hokaya kontate chauge wa moraware ke kopela polka dot case. Hona le case engwe e pink. Case like a 92. The way the guy is so good ka music and then disciplined.
Yeah.
Do you know KCL ya 92? It's all intact lo hona bano. It's a carry bag ya lepanda.
It's a
ka mkhola. That polka dot bag ne tshwara di cassette ka di line be. Di nna ka mohare go tladiwa music. So today it's still there.
So kila DJ wa di cassette very.
Yes. Yeah, it was hard because imagine if you have to play, let's say for example you have to play Barry White or someone a certain track in between.
Yeah.
You have to skip 2 tracks, Mohar, and then go to almost 2 last songs to find that one away. Then that means why rewind or why forward or why pause. And then Sanso play you search for then you play. It was hard, but now
I know the journey. So in meaning from what you are giving me now, the DJing thing, it in a way before radio,
before anything
before you hosting events and all of that.
I guess problem I always loved being next to people.
Okay.
Because leko kasi I'm one of the young men bakasi ba ilong hore leho ka tlhabar o silikile ke sure bo mme bakasi ka batora o ska mosogela
asiyela
ising move. Because yes, I was mischievous nyana ke godile ka iranya nngwe. I remember a buddy of mine Kolofelo Masetlo.
Yeah,
may his soul rest in peace. You know that guy will terrorize Kasi. Or terrorize Mukasimu. And when he comes, angry mostrate. Kanako wotsaga my schoolmate, my desk mate. I remember there was a day on Grill Moziling, Ketha Duluzintag. Hey, that guy was sharp in Moziling. And sharp like nobody's business. Now, Monday we have to go to school. We have to sit more desk in your one. The guy. So here Nafazi. And then Otuma Wangwen. Kamarame Barama Banum Petilarso. Kamuka Musco we learn. What's a homework? You know the rule. Now we had a simple rule in Nalen.
Yeah.
In everything that we do, I got one number feta any mark. bona le nka mo ngwalla homework a ka tshwana mo feta ka di
So mo sala ka mo mara.
tshantse ke be ka mo tlasa hae because he was the eldest. Then I will do that, and then after it's 12 o'clock ke ya hae and a ke bo. If they find out gore ke chaisitse, it's on me. So nahana na chaisa ko sekolong na sa tsamaye na chaisa as if o theoe.
Ke sa dira wena hara re se gore motho o chaisa ko sekolong ngeng.
Yeah.
Ara ba ka re o chaisitse. Ko wena.
Yeah.
Kana go ha teng, ba ilo bona vele.
Bono ra teng and we are no worst part. I'm like the loud mouth ya class.
Yeah.
So obviously one na mo pela go tlo safara because bono ra teng.
Bono bona ra ke.
But now you must understand things like that. Ke tsona tse ileng gore di shape ile the Knocksman to be the person that he is. I remember ko ke tsene primary ya ka ko Seroto.
Okay.
My uncle was a teacher
Osoro.
and he was my class teacher. So in every list a creatiwang ka mo classeng, my name has to be there. Go sa kgathaletse gore ke list yang. Ba moitsi Mr. Benjamin Shilwane. That guy ke denne ke motloya. He was my uncle mara ke motloile, but now at some point ka weekend re bo botle now le tlholela le fella ka weekend le fella mo arabe ka weekend ke malome. So yeah, it shaped me to be the person that I am today, and making sure that mo ke bonang nka tsentsha letsogo I will do.
Yeah.
Even though that will also interfere the relationship, because the other day my daughter was telling me, Are Mara Papa, do you have to be so famous? Kero, what do you mean? No, I'm tired of this. My father's famous more than me. People are stopping you. People are talking to you. Why not me? No, so I went to an extent that when I'm with my daughters, I keep to myself. It's other para sport.
Yeah.
Marabanu ke na le problem ya motsamao go different, so people will always spot me from a distance. So it's always been a problem, but come the relationship in Lohona, I remember I had someone on Nare, you know, we have to break up. For what? I don't know, problem every time when I see with people, I don't know or pila or those are people you are helping. So lele motho wa hao o motshoro ko sighting I won't understand.
She won't know.
Because I don't claim her right through. She's a client. So I can't deal with this, and we broke up just like that.
I was about to come to that because everywhere, to be honest, Morelengwan, you'd never have a Tebogo Daisy, and Tebogo Daisy is a stranger to the crowd or to everyone being there. It's always hey, brother Daisy. So I wanted to know, obviously, if you are there, how do you manage or rather balance Tebogo? Now having
Yes.
I didn't want to touch partner, but so do we, because I've realized that some people struggle with this thing, and then we are living in time study social media.
Yes.
And then one bad video can paint Tebogo to be something is not.
Yes.
Right? I can just take a video and then give it to Tebogo, this guy from this radio station. This is the attitude he gave me. Not understanding, or at that time, how giving them their time as well. So now, how do you gently manage that kind of a conflict if you come across it?
Being human is the first thing.
Yeah.
Because now, if you understand the concept of being a human being, you understand how to treat people.
Sure.
You understand but not forgetting
Yeah.
so somehow the uniqueness maneuver between the two into season, because when I'm with my kids, they know what to expect.
Okay.
Privacy.
So they already expect.
So my kids are prepared for that. The other day I was with my kids, innocently, so we hugged.
Okay.
She was going to the other shop, Johnstone.
Yeah.
We went to the other shops. When we were there, I saw a message coming through. Do you really have to be that young? What do you mean? Look at your WhatsApp. On screenshot.
Yeah.
So one of her schoolmates saw us hugging. Then automatically she wrote, Ore, I saw Maseo hugging a man. So they were thinking I'm the boyfriend.
You're the boyfriend now.
So now, Olikilo will explain, or no, that's not my boyfriend, that's my dad. So it's like, ke conflict.
Yeah.
And let the fact that when I'm with them, someone will come. Braga, can you help?
Right on the spot.
Right on the spot. But now I have to give it to my kids. If that's the case, because here's one thing about me. When I took one of them or two of them out, it's their day, it's not mine.
Yeah, yeah.
So permission is something. So I need to ask them. If they say no, then I will gently ask you, because they said no. But hardly for them to say no, because they always understand.
No, I can't brothers. I want to ya boyangi.
Yeah.
How about no bula shopo mo maskara bara mekaba.
Yo.
Ba thomo re kisa mekaba. Ra reka mekaba mme o tla ba bethanyana ko.
What the funny thing is, I don't know if you realized. Have you realized that amongst my friends, it's like a naloena, or in fact, yeah, it's only me. I look young, and the other day we were debating about it. There's Mr. Mel.
Yeah.
He's tall. He's a giant.
He's a giant, yeah.
There's Stone. He's big. And then there's Pins. He's big.
Yeah.
And there's who again? Lanos.
Yeah.
He's big. He's a giant. Then comes me, short as I am, and I'm the eldest.
And you're the oldest of them all.
So now the funny thing, Gore, Mel even went to an extent of calling me small. So people think I'm the youngest. But this is who I am. This is how I am.
That's why I get a little more when I get it. Gents. Penze. Mel. Stone. Lalos. This is the ID kilo bienga lai. Pina ko lukisa country. Lukisa country. This is the ID. Kile pakita title. I hope maybe that tusanya. But no, brother, thank you so much for honoring the invite and coming here and sharing such an insight. More especially about what you do,
yes,
the organization that you work for. I believe this is the information that young people must grasp, and
yes,
this is the information that young people must run to, because it comes to my last point, unemployment,
yes,
which you've mentioned earlier to say, but to know hernana span, hernana formal stulo compute.
Yes,
we think that is employment. If I na pay sleepy, if I try stulo, it's like how we rake.
Yes.
But now with the services that you offer, I think they kind of go along with such things. When do we start as a community, more especially in Hammanskraal, when do we start to preach businesses, entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
So I think that is something that I wanted to touch with you before we end our episode.
Yes.
How do we tackle this thing? Because employment, unfortunately, is here. And then South Africans, the field, it's more dominated by the private sector more than the government. Yet we are blaming the government.
Yes.
If we check. So how can we deal with this thing, man? And then we make ourselves a better community.
Simple. A positive mindset requires a positive mind shift.
Okay.
If you shift your thoughts from what you've been doing, why shift it to something positive, then auto graspara everything it nyakahalang. First you sit at the center, yakasiya, visualize kasiya how. As a center ulukodim.
Okay.
Then look at yourself and ask yourself, ke eng e shota mukas. Na, I can provide a service of.
Sure.
Thing total. I guarantee you hokafa bacha baba 20. Warno, here's 50,000 rand. Start a business. Boho will love you. Taverne, lodge, the club and so on.
And we already have
none of them work on I'll do something. This is different. This is system mukas.
Yo, no kauta brothers. Kauta. Unfortunately, because the lozamo quarter limit and I feel and believe there's still so much, but I believe we'll invite you again. I believe we'll invite you again. Thank you so much for honoring the invitation and coming and joining Power Moves and sitting on the Game Changers seat. We love the insight. So yeah, guys, this is Power Moves. remotely bafethu. So after more ready coffee, after more ready coffee, thank you so much for joining us for this exciting episode. We have Tebogo Daisy. Before we go, I just want Mr. Daisy to tell us. There's one account of his, I mentioned it earlier, ya TikTok. Kena lukwana leona ona lo bolela ka nna. So ke batla a no connecta a re botsa le re ka mo kreya bang, and then a connect le yawo as well, so that we know he has been mentioning his office. Where is his office? How do we get hold of Tebogo Daisy?
TikTok Tebogo Daisy, Facebook Tebogo Daisy, Instagram Tebogo Daisy, X Tebogo Daisy. Then my office it's at Komushate, wa Marukulung, right at the back of African Cave Lodge, Moshate wa Marukulung. Ke mo re leng ko teng. Yeah, it's on Instagram, yeah, it's on Facebook, yeah, it's on TikTok.
Okay.
You search for us there. Youth in Action Against Poverty and Unemployment, we are there.
No, thank you so much. Le ikutlwe etsang so ona motho a tlo mo mpotsa rena sa sa stakile Tebogo Daisy a le teng. Ha ona motho a tlo mo mpotsa gore palla go register business. Tebogo Daisy a le teng. Thank you so much for tuning in to this exciting episode. Catch us on another one to Cliff Cafe. Thank you so much for hosting us. Yeah, re tla meet up hape ba fethu.